Hi, I'm Aileen, and I'm so glad you could join me. Today I'm going to take you through a class that uses your body weight, some hand pressure, and some stacking to help get you stronger. You'll need a water bottle handy, you'll need to clear your space, grab a sturdy chair, and let's get warmed up. Start off with your hips firmly pressing into the middle of your chair. Feel your sit bones and sit up nice and tall in your chair. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax your shoulders and march with your right foot. Great way to get going is just to march. Get a sense of how you're feeling today. You can hold on to your chair. I love to just rock my arms forward and back. Let's start with a heel dig on the right and on the left. Heel dig. And notice I'm definitely pushing the heel into the ground, adding a little bit of force. Try and lift your knees through the movement. Then bring your feet together and bounce your toes. Now, as I'm doing that, I'm right away starting with some hand pressure on the legs. Give me one more set. So notice the push from the toes. Let's try that again, but this time heels on the diagonal, out. I've added some arms, and then flatten your hands and do a more row action forward and back. Last 4. Bounce your toes in, then separate your feet just a bit. Press down. Back together, press. This works your entire core. Stomp right and left. So stomp and turn to the corner of your chair. So when we talk about the core, it's 29 paired muscles from your shoulders to your hips. And I'd like to try and engage some of those today. From here, front leg, heel, stretch, stomp. Pick up your leg, push back, just take your time. Let's try that again. Heel press and stomp, leg behind, hold it there, rock backwards. So as you rock backwards, the squeezing of the back of the thigh and the hip to open is what we're looking for. So squeeze the hamstring and glutes for the hip stretch. Press back. One more. Hold back just for a moment to give it a little longer stretch. Then come forward and we'll do a quicker heel release. Last 4. 3, keep going. 2, one more. Then stomp up and over to the other side right away. Press. Now make sure to help yourself get into the perfect position. We'll start with the front leg heel press, hamstring stretch, stomp, drop the leg, squeeze back. Let's try that one more time. Heel stretch forward, hinge without rounding, stomp, press back, find the perfect spot, tilt, back and forward. Now notice I wiggle my leg a little bit. You might need to do that as well. Repositioning helps you get into the best position for the stretch. Hold here for a moment and then the reach, back and in. 2 more. Here's your last one. Really lengthen your body. Wiggle back to the center of your chair and march with your left leg. Left leg. Tap side to side with your toes. Tap. And you want to try and go out as far as you can. Hold the chair if you need that extra stability. Just tap. That's going to stretch your legs. Then tap to the front. This time, I'm adding arms. Little bit quicker action. Let's finish our stretches with a knee raise. Left to right, left, right, left, right. Now notice my hands. Pull the leg up. So it's going to warm up the biceps, the smaller muscles of the arm as well. Lift. Final 4. You got it. 4, 3, 2, place your hands on top of the thighs. Then think big toe, second toe. Let's warm up the ankles, the calves, and the feet. You're pushing down with your hands. Focus on the push of the feet. Last 4. 3. We're going to start on the right side of the chair today. Wiggle back to the corner. A lot of movement on our chair today. Start in a stagger position. What does that mean? One toe, the back toe, will be in front of the front leg. You can hold the chair in this position much easier. So I want you to think, weight in your heels. Focus on the push of the heels. Lift and down. And if you can come all the way up, I want to encourage you to go all the way up. Hands can be on the thighs, or you can push from the back of the chair to help you up. Be creative, be safe, and watch your form. Notice I'm hinging forward, putting my weight in my heels. Knees are parallel, they don't wiggle around. Let's do 4 more. And down. Control the up and the down. Tall posture. Let's add a heel raise like we did in the warm-up. Heel raise 2 times. Press up and down. Let's try that again. Heel raise, think big toe, second toe. We'll do that 4 times. Again we go. Big toe. Just great to strengthen the feet. Here's your last one. Big toe, second toe. Press up. Then take your left arm behind you on the chair. Press to a straight arm. Use your right hand for resistance. Notice the shoulder. You want to go low and long. Press away, push. Let's pick up the tempo. Feel the back of your arm. Resist with your feet and your hand in front of you. So in other words, play a little tug of war, make your arm work for it. 1 more set. This is a great tricep exercise. Once we finish this set, I'm going to add a little bonus movement. I want you to really focus on keeping pressure behind your arm. Release and lift. Lift. We're usually stronger to the front of the body. This makes sure that you're working behind your body. Last 8, 7, 6. Should be a little tired if you've worked it well. Place your hand on the edge of the chair, parallel your feet, and think of bridging the body up. So shoulder will go over wrist. Try and lift your body weight. Lift. You can fake it with your feet a little bit. You can use your arm in front to help as well, or you can place it anywhere you need to pop your body up. Push and drive your hips up if you can. This is a great core strengthener. We talked about working the core. 4 more. Lift your body. Last 2. On this last one, I really want you to try and hold. Can you hold your body strong over the hand? Relax your arm. We're still working the same arm though. Hand behind the thigh. Pull your leg up for your biceps. So we worked unilaterally. That means one-sided. Yes, we'll have to do the other side. But this gives you an opportunity to test one side versus the other, which is very helpful to know on how your body's holding up strength-wise, right to left. I did the weaker side first. Pull, keep going. 1 more set. So we're going to choose to add the right arm to this final set just to give the arm some help. 3 up, 1 down, hip, stretch, and down. After the 4th one, pull with your arms, your leg is completely relaxed. I'm going to have you hold your leg up just by yourself for a second right here. Hold, remove your left arm, Remove your right arm, just hold that weight. Give me a few more seconds. Release. Wiggle back to the middle. Wiggle to the middle. Let the hips come up. Let's release the legs, march left. So we're gonna march. Open, open, close, close, just to flush out the leg that we just worked. Open, close, close. Last 4. 3, 2, and then slow the march down. Press yourself a little bit forward in your chair, but you still have those sit bones firmly planted. Legs walk out just a little bit. Tilt back ever so slightly. So I want you to feel your ribs closing. Hands are on the thighs. Let's do a series of abdominal exercises. Shoulders stay down. All you do is close the rib cage. In and back. You just lean back. In and lean back. I don't want you to feel it in the lower back at all. So if you are, maybe don't tilt back too much. Your focus is to close the rib cage as much as possible. You want to squeeze as much as possible. Think of closing and closing. We're going to pick up the tempo. Hands on top, tight rib cage. Really think down into the legs. You're pushing down. That's going to cause additional energy in the abdominals. Strong abs, strong back. 8 more. Final 4. Then changing the arms, push down, open up the arms, using your abs, lift the leg and down. It's not a leg lift. I want you to think abs in and down. 2 more. Abs in, really pull the belly button back into the spine. Last one. Belly button in, release. Wiggle in your hips, but walk back in your chair. Arms to the front, hands together. Row your boat, elbow, push against the chair. Now, if you're on a hard back chair, you may want to put a towel there so that you don't hurt your elbows. You're pushing the belly button back into the spine again, and when your hands come together, really push. Elbows are pushing the chair for back strength. Keep breathing. Push, push, push. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's what you're thinking in your head. We have 4 more. Then we're going to make a little change to this movement. Bring your arms back up in front, but this time only take your right elbow. Twist the body. Hands together. Actually feel your shoulders rotate to the side. Twist a little bit more. You may feel this more in the sides, but that's a good thing. One more each way. Push the elbow, squeeze the ribs. And then just an easy release of the arms, because they should feel a little pressure from the squeeze of the hands together. 2 more. Hands side of the chair. You can touch anywhere that you feel comfortable. We're gonna rock and roll, bending sideways. Keep your hips firm on the chair. Tilt, push down, and tilt. Push down, tilt. You're doing enough press in the hand that you're feeling a lateral bend. It's stressing the side a little bit. Reach. We're gonna change this in a moment. Final 4, just like this, and then we'll make a change. Lateral bend to the right, hold here, lift your left leg. Feel that intensity change? Come on up. Left arm, push into the chair, right leg up. Hold it there, Come back to center, one more chance. Push into the chair somewhere. Lift, hold, lock everything in place. One more, press down, lift, hold it there. Nice work, roll your shoulders back. If you did all of those repetitions, I know you did a strong group of exercises for that torso. Let's do our final one, hip squeeze. So we're gonna go hip, squeeze up. You're lifting one rear end off the chair. That takes side strength, back strength. So let's do a single hold right here. Single, single, hold. Hold your left hips off the chair. Single, single, hold your right hip off the chair. You can even lift the leg to make it harder. Single, single, we got one more on each side. Press and try and lift the leg. Last one, single, single, hold the right, just for an instant, hold it there, and walk over to the corner on the other side. Stagger, feet position. Remember, you can use the chair to help you go up. Your goal is to stand. Lift and sit. I previewed it. Let's go. Lift, control. If you notice, my head is in line with my spine. You should be looking out in front of you. Head should always be up. We've got a few more to go, and then we'll do the heel raises, pushing to the big toe. Let's do one more, just to make sure you've done a great set. Think up, up, press, and down. Big toe, second toe. Big toe, second toe. Again, push, push. Let's do a couple more. Up, press through the heels, press up. I'm using my hands for pressure as well. I'm not just using the push of the feet. I'm using my hands on top to add more resistance for the lower legs. Here's your last one. Take a deep breath in, keep your legs there, hand against the chair, resist, resist. So we're gonna squeeze and release. Make adjustments in your hand positioning. Maybe a side approach is better, maybe a chair approach is better. I like to have my fingers in this position because I can focus on pushing from the palm. Let's pick up the pace. Press. You're resisting with not only the feet, but the hands in front of you. Just think, I'm strong in your mind. That's what you're saying to yourself every repetition. I'm strong. Get it out, reach the chest forward. We have 8 more, and then we'll do that little bonus move. Breathe. Press. Look how low this shoulder is. You want a nice long neck. Final 4. Push. Hold there. Release and drive. Last 4, keep going, 3, 2, same arm, back we go. So parallel your feet. This is where we add the shoulder over the wrist and we'll lift up into our bridge. So whenever you're ready to join me, you can, don't rush. If you can only do half of the repetitions, that's fine. This is a pretty challenging exercise for your entire body. It's working the shoulders, the legs, the back, the abs. 4 more. Two, Remember, on the last one, let's hold this next one up. See how you can maintain your shoulder over your wrist. It's your strong right arm, maybe? Maybe? Come on in, grab hold of your leg, lift. You can lean back a little. You can hold the chair. We'll do a couple sets with just the right arm. We'll help it with the left for one, and then you'll have to hold your own leg up for a bit. Keep breathing. Keep pressing up and down. One more set. Notice I'm not changing my chest level, right? Very careful to keep your body in one position, staying strong. Here we go, both arms. Let's just do a little lift. Are you ready? I hope so. Lock into your belly and your hip. Get ready to hold. Right arm off, left arm off. Stay right there. Last 4, you can do it. 3, 2, and easy walk to the middle of your chair. Roll your hips. It never hurts to reset. I love to reset everything when we get going. Let's do a quick shoulder release because we did those bridges. Just a nice, easy press. Focus on hands on the inside of your leg. Legs a little wider than your shoulders. We're gonna focus on an inside push, in. So this is for the inner thighs, but you're also working your shoulders because you're resisting as your knees come in. Let's do 8 more, and we'll give the arms a change and the legs a change as well. You're working hard with the upper body, but you're also working really hard with the lower body. Let's do it. So bring your feet closer together. Second set. Keep your body without movement. You're pushing out and you're pushing in with the arms. This is inner and outer thighs. So if you have strong inner and outer thighs, it helps with hip stability, and it also helps with knee stability. 2 important things that we need nice and strong. 4, keep going, we have another round. Ready, separate, in, tight. Now, as you're bringing your legs in, feel your inner thighs. You can bring your arms closer, but the closer they are to the knees, the harder the work for the inner thighs. I love that music, that little zoop, zoop. 3, 2, get ready to close your feet, outside leg, press out. Now, if you'd like to try this on your toes, feel free, because it might add less stress in the ankles, and raise your legs a little higher to make it easier to press against your legs. So either way is fine, heels down or heels up. Notice how hard I'm working against my legs. 3, 2, 1, hold apart and just push, push. This is your grand finale to your abductors, your outer thigh muscles. Press last 4 for 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up the feet, hands go on top. Sumo position, press and down. You don't have to stand all the way. Remember, you can use the chair to help, and if you need more help from the chair, feel free to turn sideways and do your sumos from a side approach. Heel press and down. Lift your chest. Now I'm going to challenge your legs a little here. We're going to do 1 squat lift. Slide your legs out. 1 sumo lift. Slide your legs in. The key here is to make sure the toes stay on the same line. This is definitely challenging. lot of legs, we're almost there. You've got 4 more. Tight abdominals. Hold your feet center right after we do the squat. Take a deep breath in, lean back slightly in your chair, oppositional knee lift, up and down, up and down. You're pushing the inner thigh. So we did a grand finale for the outer thighs. We're doing a grand finale for the inner thighs. Lift and rotate. So let's make this rotation a little bit bigger if you can. Watch the change. Elbow back, open. So try and touch your ear and twist. This is very functional. It's also using lots of different body parts at the same time. Rotate and open. And open. I'm really pushing crossbody with my hand. Here's your final one on each side. Press, open, last one. We can stretch after this. Roll your shoulders, wiggle your hips one last time. Take a deep breath in. V, shoulder press, drop your right side. 2 different positions. Drop down, and then roll all the way around. Let's take it to the right side, drop your left shoulder. So it's a drop, rotation of the spine, hand all the way around, twist and lift the chest. We're gonna do that one more time. Hands on the thigh, drop down, and then rotate. Back to the left side, drop down, right shoulder, and rotate. Stay on this rotation, tilt to the side, lean back for your hip stretch. Feel that nice long extension. If you need to reset, slide the leg back, hold it there. Tight rear end, come forward, stretch the lower leg out. Take your back foot and either place it ankle to ankle or lift it up on your thigh for a square 4 stretch. Add only enough pressure that feels comfortable for you. You should feel a great hip stretch. Then watch my bottom toe. Come up on your toe, and that increases the stretch for the hip. Lift your chest. Then let's open up the feet. Drop your left knee over for the other side. And I want you to take your time here. So don't just think the first position's the perfect position. You might want to slide your leg back a little bit. Lean back. Should be a nice long reach of the front hip. Deep breath. And then reach forward. Slide your toe if you like. Nice long neck and spine. Take the back leg assisted if you need to. It can be ankle to ankle if you like, or come on up for that square 4. Make sure your hips are firmly on the chair and you're not going to fall off. Press down gently. Here's where that elevated foot will take more of a rotation approach to the hip. So up we go on the toe. Feel that increase in intensity. Take a deep breath in. Come back to center, legs shoulder width apart. Hold onto your chair, reach with your right arm. And then let's take the left arm, really press the arm up and the hip on the same side to the chair. Let's roll the shoulders, couple back, and then a couple to the front. Here's your last deep breath in, all the way up. As you exhale, release and pull your elbows behind you. I hope you loved all those fun things that you can do in the chair. We worked a big section unilaterally, one-sided. Grab some water, have a great day. Until next time.